They're banning US investments, and that's going to be critical for the US economy, man. Do you know how much money the US makes from Chinese companies IPOing in the New York Stock Exchange? Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today, and today we have a great video for you guys. Today we're going to talk about how China is fighting back against the US, man. And I think what's happening right now is that the US doesn't understand that they're making China's market stronger. They're making actually their homeland security market better and more efficient. And that's what all this US banning is going to do. Because look what happened. This was December 10th. US bans investment in Chinese surveillance company SenseTime. And then bam, look what SenseTime does to the US. SenseTime relaunches Hong Kong IPO, lining up 9 cornerstone investors to anchor its fundraising plan as it excludes US investors. So you just see what's happening? The US is banning, delisting all of these companies, but then they're going on to the Hong Kong, the Shanghai market and becoming stronger, getting much more money. They're actually garnering more backing because of this. And they're just making these companies stronger. So it's just crazy what's actually happening. And this is going to actually inherently increase the market value of the Hong Kong and Shanghai stock exchange. And that's what we're seeing right now, because SenseTime is actually excited as they're reigniting their IPO, man. And this is just crazy to think, because the New York Stock Exchange is the biggest exchange. And that can all get honestly shut down very quick, because we already know that Hong Kong, China is becoming one of the biggest economies. So can you imagine New York Stock Exchange not being the biggest stock exchange anymore? Look what happened again. Remember, China Mobile plans to raise $7.6 billion through its Shanghai listing. And remember what happened. The government banned these companies because they're saying they're working with the government, right? But in the meantime, this is actually making these companies stronger. Because when you think about it, China Mobile is actually gaining market share, weirdly, because they're actually backed by the government. The government actually wants them to succeed because they're state-owned. So it's actually more safe of an investment than all the other companies that people are afraid of getting privatized. Look at this other article. China Mobile, local investors are the beneficiaries of the US blacklist. China Mobile is back. A year after being kicked off the New York Stock Exchange, it will raise up to $8.8 billion in a Shanghai listing. The world's largest mobile operator by subscriber numbers is on track to be China's biggest flotation in a decade. It may be one of the few remaining safe places for local investors looking for a stable returns and yields. China Mobile, valued at more than $120 billion, was one of the 3 local telcos, along with smaller state-owned rivals China Telecom and China Unicom, that were forced to delist last year from New York. The sector is enjoying good times. Take-up 5G is going strong in a country with 1.6 billion mobile users. China Mobile has tripled the number of its 5G subscribers over a year to 331 million in the third quarter. The proceeds of the listing will be used to build out infrastructure and cloud services. So do you see what's happening? Households are actually more inclined to buy these companies because they think it's safer, as it's more state-backed, providing better yields, and actually growing out its 5G infrastructure in China. So this is what's happening. You're going to see more companies do this. They start listing on the Hong Kong exchanges, the Shanghai exchanges, and actually making more money because people want to back it more as US keeps listing these stocks. So that's what I'm seeing, and that's going to be a huge headwind for the US. They keep blacklisting these stocks. They're banning US investments, and that's going to be critical for the US economy, man. Do you know how much money the US makes from Chinese companies IPOing in the New York Stock Exchange? Billions and trillions, man. That's a huge ass market. So it is what it is, man. So guys, can you please like this video, subscribe to my channel? I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace.